I'm a perfect beauty and I don't care what you say. Ain't no bras, perfume or makeup gonna make me that way. She said I'm just gonna be me. She said I'm a perfect beauty.
Hello Perfect Beauties. So it's been about a year since I did my growing up ugly video. I do think that that video is my brand, and that is one of the videos I'm most proud of, and that is the one that got the most subscribers and all that because it's so honest and raw. Growing up, I was taught that I was ugly because I was just different. And I was the only Asian in my elementary school, and I was an immigrant. And so going to school, I wore androgynous clothes that were, donated from Goodwill because we couldn't afford, Justice clothing or Gap clothing or whatever the kids wore. And I had a bowl cut, and I would go into the lunchroom and I would bring like some fried rice with kimchi or something, that kind of stunk a little bit. And I would sit by myself at the lunchroom because people just were like scared of me. They like didn't know who I was. I didn't speak that great of English. I was pretty ugly, I guess, because everyone around me had blonde hair, blue eyes, and I wore androgynous clothes, and they pointed at me saying, "Is this person a boy or a girl?" And then I had acne for so long and all that. Probably up until college did I actually have the freedom to explore different makeup and to try out different things in fashion and, discover my body and what kind of clothes fit it, and went through that transformation probably senior year of high school and college. But before then, I was never considered attractive, ever. And now I am in a different state than that. And this is me made up, of course. I got the lashes on, the foundation, the highlighter, the lipstick, the good lighting, all that. And this is kind of the persona I have on the internet now. What amazes me is because I do look this way, people, I don't say they take me more seriously, but I definitely get a lot more attention, right? Even when I go out or go to a bar or wherever, I don't even need to bring my wallet or whatever because I get drinks bought for me, and I get people wanting to know who I am and what I'm about and all that. And I sometimes wonder that, I just think to myself that these people don't know anything about me, yet they see this and they just, I don't know, for some reason they give this so much meaning that they're willing to give you, a free meal or a free drink or whatever it is, right? And I feel like this thing, all of this is almost a status symbol. Dating is a lot more difficult, and you would think that it would be the opposite, right? But I think that when you look a certain way, a lot of times people will only want to be with you because of the way you look, and because it's almost a symbol on their arm when you're with them looking that way. And what I've realized is there are a few guys who are just so aggressive and, just pushing the relationship or pushing, to want to date me, even though we have nothing in common, no connection, because they see this thing and they want to be part of it because it makes their status higher. And I will tell them, I'm not interested because I don't think we have a connection or not enough in common or whatnot, but they're still very persistent. I don't know how I feel about that. Of course, it's good to be wanted, but at the end of the day, this is only a part of me. You know, this is only me all done up with layers of makeup on and all that. And I sometimes wonder, you know, if I do, let's say, pursue a relationship based on that, and I will get old and my acne will come back, and, you know, I'm not gonna look like this forever. You know, I'm gonna go back to how I looked when I was younger, which was pretty unattractive, right? And I think, you know, probably gonna drop me as fast as they wanted me. It's almost like they want to win, and then once they get it, they just kind of drop off the face of the earth. And that, I think, is very heartbreaking, especially when it happens multiple times. You're not taken as seriously in terms of business and in terms of just intelligence if you are an attractive woman. And that is why I'm very adamant about wearing glasses and blazers and stuff when I, you know, do meet with people, and I do want to give off a persona that I am intelligent. I always have to balance or choose between wanting to be attractive and pretty or wanting to be smart. And I feel like you can't be both. And at this age, I'm at my peak of probably attractiveness, right? And it's fun to wear makeup and to explore things and to really amp that up. I mean, take advantage of it, right? When you are this young. But I definitely don't want to neglect my skills and my intelligence, because that will always carry me down the line. Looks and beauty and stuff is, again, very superficial. It's not always really what you think it is. I feel like a lot of times it brings people in your life who don't deserve to be in your life. The people who will love you regardless of the way you look. And just being pretty is not going to make anybody love you. A lot of girls, myself included, we have sometimes overanalyzed our physical attributes, and we overanalyze them to such a degree that's sickening. You know, my waist isn't small enough, or my thighs are too big, or my eyes aren't big enough, or my hair is too flat. My boobs aren't perky enough, you know. I'm not at that 34-24-34 ratio. We obsess so much over the physical flaws, but not really the personality flaws. Let's say I got a boob job. Let's just say, hypothetically. What would that do for me? Like, seriously, what will that do for me? Because the attention I would be getting from having enormous boobs would be, again, that status symbol, and would attract people who don't really care about you, but just care about this and what this means in relation to them, so that they feel a little bit better about themselves, or so that they seem better in the eyes of their friends, you know? But they're not going to love you or be there for you when it matters. I hope girls see this and understand that you see these beauty gurus on YouTube or whatever, and you're like, oh my god, they're so pretty, how do I be as pretty as you? Or, oh, I'm never gonna be as confident because I'm not as pretty as you. I just wish they realized that it's just an image, and just because you're pretty in life doesn't make you happy. In fact, I think it makes things worse, because you let people in your life who don't really care about you. They care about that symbol that you are associated with. So I am going to take some makeup remover and take off my makeup so you guys know exactly what the real deal, the real spiel of this is. Let's do this. So, same exact person. Yeah. I don't know what you want me to say, but same exact person. You know, I just took a couple of makeup wipes off. But it's incredible how different I feel afterwards. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this mission, sign up for my website below.